Yes, welcome to Bayes Brains on Zoom. We all know the current restrictions mean that we're having to think a little bit outside the box. We have gathered together three proven winners who between them have racked up 74 years on the professional snooker tour. Let's see how well their brains are still functioning after all those different countries, all those long haul flights. So a very good morning to the current snooker shootout champion, Riga Masters finalist. It's not Amy Holt, it's Michael Hitman Holt. Very good morning, Holty.
Morning, how are you?
Very good, thanks. Do you not own a laptop?
No, it's her account. So, yeah.
Well, he's sticking to that. So we'll try and remember not to call him Amy. A five-time ranking event finalist and Players' Championship Grand Final winner from 2015, the gentleman Joseph Perry. Morning, Joe.
Morning, Rob. How are you doing?
Very good, mate. Have you recovered from the World Champs? That was a heck of a stint in the comms box.
Yeah, just about recovered. It's the longest I've been in the World Championship for many a year. So, yeah, fully recovered, raring to go again.
And last but by no means least, a mere baby compared to the 42-year-old Michael Holt and the 46-year-old Joe Perry, coming in at the tender age of 38, 18-time ranking event winner, won the Worlds, won the UK a couple of times, and the Masters. A very good morning to the Thunder from down under, Neil Robertson.
Yes, good morning, Rob.
And you're in the club already, Neil. That's good going. I thought you might be in the front room.
Yes, mate. Yeah, I'm in the club. Joe's decided to have another day off practice today. Lazy guy he's getting.
He's too comfortable in the commentary box these days, but he can actually still play a bit.
He's got a table at home, so.
Oh, that's all right then. Okay, guys. So Hot Rod in the snooker press room has put together three sets of questions. So I've no preconceived ideas about which set is the hardest. I think they're all pretty even. Holty, set 1, 2, or 3?
I'm going to go for 2.
Okay. Joe?
1.
1 or 3?
1.
Okay. So, Neil, you're on set 3. So just bear with me whilst I make sure I make the right notes.
Guaranteed set 3 the easiest.
Tasty questions on here, Holty.
I think set 2 would be the easiest. I would have picked 2 as well because it's like in between.
Great minds.
Okay, guys. So we have geography, snooker, Premier League football, film, and potluck. And there is a brutal tiebreaker question should we get to the end and we have a draw. Okay. So, Holty, you're going to go first then. Your question. Which country is called the land of ice and fire? Which country is called the land of ice and fire?
It seems like a...
Can't see his hands, but I don't think he's using a mobile phone. There we go.
Denmark.
I like where you're going in terms of the hemispheres.
Yeah.
Iceland.
Yes, yeah.
I would have guessed
I thought it was a good try.
I would have guessed
That's a good try.
I thought it was
Okay.
I thought it was too obvious.
All right. Well, that was a medium question. Joe, I reckon you'll get this. No pressure.
No pressure. No.
Here's your geography question. What's the capital of Malaysia?
Make sure I get them right. Is it Kuala Lumpur?
Get in.
Well done, Joe.
Would you have got that one, Neil?
Commonwealth Games were there.
Yes, in 1998.
Yeah. No, I don't think I would have done. Not in time anyway. Certainly not as quick as Joe.
Okay. Right, Neil, I think this is a tough question as an Australian, but you might get this straight away. I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
What's the highest mountain in Britain?
No.
I mean, you couldn't make that up. You two would have got that straight away.
Straight away, yeah.
The highest mountain in Britain.
Easy.
I'll give you a clue.
No, don't give him a clue.
No, you can't get clues.
He's Australian, for goodness sake.
Not in round 1. Well, I'm not from Malaysia.
No, listen,
he's Scandinavian.
He's got. Don't start getting narky with me, Perry.
Well,
I'm going to give him a clue.
Just because he's won 18 ranking titles, you can't take preference.
That's brutal.
Okay, Neil, I am going to give you a clue.
Oh.
It's in Scotland. I still don't think he's going to get it.
Well, if he gets it now, he's only get half a point anyway.
The highest mountain.
Surely you type...
I'm going to have to press you for an answer, Robbo.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to pass.
Okay. I told you the clue wouldn't help, but I felt sorry for him. Ben Nevis.
Yeah, I'd have no chance for that.
Okay. So at the end of the geography round,
Cheers, Rodney.
It is the gentleman Joe Perry leading on 1. Right, guys. Now we're on to your respective areas of expertise. Actually, this is quite a tough question, Holty. I had to query this one. This is
So Joe's done well with getting number 1 then.
This is the snooker round. Michael Hitman Holt, which well-known figure commissioned the initial series of Pot Black, first aired in 1969, way before any of us were even born?
Oh.
Which well-known figure commissioned the initial series of Pot Black, which first aired in 1969?
Is it Mike Waterson?
I like where you're going with that. The man who founded the World Championship at the Crucible. It's a good guess. It's not the right answer. Is that your final answer?
Yes, that was his final answer.
Well,
yes.
well, yeah, because you just told him that it was the wrong answer.
You can't start eliminating
Right,
people from...
I'm trying to help you guys. I gave you a clue for the first round.
Rob, we're a competitive bunch. It's not multiple choice. Your first answer will be the one that is taken. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm not disappointed about not getting that because there's no way I'm going to know.
Well, that is brutal. I have to.
It's a good effort. I would have said Ted Lowe. I would have just had a punt.
It is, in fact, I had to query this. I thought it was a mistake. It's one of the Attenborough brothers, so I therefore thought Richard, but David Attenborough apparently used to be the commissioner of BBC Two.
You should have known that. You should have known that, mate.
I got that.
So 0 out of 2 for you, Holty. Right, okay. Joe, here's your snooker question. I think this is
An easy
easier.
one. Oh, God.
Which country hosted the 1975 World Championship won by Ray Reardon? Can he extend his lead?
I think.
The gentleman Joe Perry. Which country hosted the World Championship in 1975, the best year, I was born then, won by Ray Reardon?
See, now, I don't know if this is some kind of trick question.
Trick question. Well, he did win it in 1975.
No, I know he
Not
won
a trick question.
You've got to go for what you think. It's no trick questions because
There's no trick
but what I
question.
mean is the answer can't be England. Otherwise, the question wouldn't be in there. So that's what's throwing me. So
I like the fact that he's properly thinking about this.
it's got to be in the UK, hasn't it? It's got to be somewhere in the UK. Would Ray have won it on home soil? Scotland's always been crap at snooker before Hendry, so it wouldn't have been up there.
Walter Donaldson.
Yeah, exactly. You forgot about Walter Donaldson.
Yeah, easily forgotten, I've got to be honest.
Good
He
knowledge
had the
there, by
slates
way,
of his
Neil.
table turned into a path outside the front of his house. He was that disillusioned with the game.
I'm going to go...
He's almost commentating his
Ireland.
way to an answer.
Ireland.
That is not the right answer.
Australia! He won
I
it
thought
He
it was
beat Eddie in the final!
He was going to be Australia. I saw your little smirk.
Well, who wants to go over there and play
10
snooker?
minutes.
Yeah,
10 minutes
that was a
from
great poker face,
where I
Neil.
live.
That was a great poker face.
Eddie Charlton, Mr. Brown off the spot to win.
Did he really?
Yeah, Plum Brown off the spot.
Oh, I forgot about Eddie. It just seems too far away from the Crucible, Australia.
Joe,
Well,
Okay.
Eddie Charlton.
you've got to let it go, man. You got Kuala Lumpur in the first round.
It's gone.
Okay,
You got two such easy questions there.
he did.
Joe.
He did.
Well,
He
your
did.
first one, you can't get an easier question than your first one, Neil. If you
He's
know it, you know it.
Australian.
I'm
If you know it,
Australian.
you know it. Well, that's how you knew the World Championship was there.
Well, Joe, what's the highest mountain in Australia? Because I don't know. Do you?
No.
Is it Ayers Rock, Neil?
You don't have to live somewhere to know the answer to a
Yeah,
question,
probably
do
would be.
Is it Ayers Rock?
Yeah, well, I guess so. Is it classed as a mountain, Ayers Rock?
What? It's your country.
Mount Buller? Probably Mount Buller or something, maybe.
Okay. Well, that tells us how difficult it is. Anyway, sorry. Back on to our relevant question. Okay, Neil. I think this is slightly easier.
What snooker player's nickname is the Thunder from Down Under? Frightening.
No, right. In this year's snooker film entitled Break, fictional character Spencer Pride meets which former world champion, not you, in the Crucible final in the film? And don't list them all.
Spence. So he meets him in the final.
Yeah. So the character Spencer Pride plays an actual former world champion in the film on the set at the Crucible. So which former player appeared as himself in the film in the fictional final?
I don't like to moan, but I feel like mine was a lot harder than this.
Oh, Holty, give it a rest.
Michael, you had first dib at the questions, mate. You chose questions.
Is this the film with Wenbo and Lazowski in it?
No, we're not having clues, Neil.
Clues?
No, I'm just asking, is that the film?
I'm allowed to say, yes, it is that film.
He's getting clues for every question. Unbelievable.
No. But,
neither of those guys have won the world title. That isn't a clue.
Yeah. No, so Spencer plays a former world champion.
Yes, in the film.
Plays a former world champion in the film.
He is a real-life former world champion playing himself in
So
the
he's giving
fictitious
clues.
final.
Yeah,
You're getting clues left, right, and centre here because some of them are not alive anymore. This is incredible. The amount of clues you're getting.
No, I'm not getting any clues. I'm just trying to understand the question.
I'm going to have to hurry you for an answer, Neil.
Former. Well, I guess technically Judd is a former world champion. Who would he have played?
Good time limit.
No, but
Judd Trump.
Nick is well final.
I don't know. Judd Trump.
Oh, he's gone. His phone's cut out. Oh, there he's back.
No, I don't know.
That is the incorrect answer. It was, of course, the 1997 former champion of the world, the darling of Dublin, Ken Doherty.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have known that.
Okay. Well, he was, I think they played, they did some scenes at some stage during last April's World Championship, and they were milling around backstage. Okay, round 3. By the way, there's still only one correct answer so far, and it was Joe Perry correctly naming Kuala Lumpur as the capital of Malaysia. Right, on to football.
Here we go. I'm going to slaughter all of you. If this was 10 questions on football, I'll beat you all.
Okay. Well, by the way, I can confirm he's not walking off. He's just changing location to a better...
Just charging my phone.
Oh, right. Well, if it cuts out, we won't take it personally. Right, Holty. With 202 clean sheets, which goalkeeper has the most clean sheets in Premier League history?
Oh, so easy.
Which keeper has the most clean sheets in Premier League history?
Oh, Holty, that's the easiest question you could ever get.
Joe, can you please be quiet?
Genuinely not sure.
And you call yourself a Forest fan?
Well, it's not. Well, it's definitely not a Forest keeper.
They haven't played 202 matches in the Premier League, let alone clean sheets.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
I'm gonna go. I really don't know.
Joe, are you going to get upset if I give him another clue?
Yes,
no, there's
right,
no
okay.
clues. Absolutely no clues for this one.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay. I'm going to have to hurry you, Holty, which is ironic considering he's the snooker shootout champion.
Seaman.
No, mate.
Petr Cech.
I was going to go, Peter. I can't believe it.
You always got to go with your gut instinct.
No, I did it
Holty.
the
I
first
told
and
you,
the
don't
fourth.
talk yourself out of it, my friend.
Now it's going to be. Can't believe it.
Yeah, you talked yourself out of it there, I'm afraid.
Check straight
Okay,
away. Man.
so you're still on nil
By the way,
points.
201 of them were with Chelsea. One was with Arsenal. It was useless for us.
Right, I am going to reiterate that I played no part in you guys choosing which set of questions you went
This is
for.
correct.
Joe,
I would have got that last one.
these two, I'm just going to watch the reaction when they even hear this question. They're going to think this is set up.
That's
I promise
put
you.
immense pressure on me now, Rob. That's unfair.
With 114 goals, Neil's going to make a noise before I even finish the question, I think, here. There's no way you can possibly get this wrong. With 114 goals, name the player to have scored the most at a single stadium in Premier League history.
It's got to be.
Absolute joke. Absolute joke.
I promise, Neil, this wasn't a setup. He chose set 2. He could have chosen set 3.
No, there's quite a few contenders
Set
there,
one.
Neil.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to say Thierry Henry.
Yep.
But there are a few contenders. People like Rooney, Shearer,
Yes,
others involved. I'm going to say Henry.
You have got unbelievably lucky in this
What
quiz.
threw me about the Henry one was because we switched stadiums, you see, and I weren't sure if that was going to come into it, but we're going to go Henry.
By the time you moved to the Emirates, like he did he even play one season at the Emirates?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Before he went to Barca?
And you know how many goals he scored, Neil? He was relentless. Best Premier League player.
I'll take Drogba in a final any day.
Yeah, of course you would.
Holty, we
12
could
goals
just
in
stand
12
back and
finals.
watch
Yeah,
it. Chelsea
Henry,
Arsenal toe to toe.
Henry,
He's got lots of
no
goals in
goals,
World
no
Cup
finals.
finals, isn't he? His World Cup final goal scoring record is immense. Honestly, get on with your question, Neil. Stop talking rubbish.
Henry never scored in the World Cup final.
He played in them.
He sat on the bench and he got subbed off in the other one. He was useless.
No, mate.
That's a big call, Neil, saying Henry's useless. But
No, in that particular match he was, yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
We'll
Let's
continue
move
the
on.
Chelsea-Arsenal debate on another occasion. Right. Okay, Neil, here we go. Let's get you on the scoreboard because your esteemed Cambridge good friend and fellow pro has stormed to a 2-point lead. Let's see if you can claw.
Neil can't get this one wrong. He's the best at football. He's told us that already.
Okay.
I got both yours, right?
Well, on that note, Neil,
Oh, God, now I put myself in.
here we go.
bang under it.
Name the top scorer in Premier League history with 260 goals.
Alan Shearer.
Oh, get in.
No,
That's ridiculous.
honestly, that's he tells us every week on Match of the Day. That's the easiest question of all three.
He does, doesn't he? You always see
every-
that graph.
It's the easiest question out of all three.
That's
You
ridiculous.
can't moan
You always
about
see
your
the
questions
chart.
now, Neil. You've had 2 absolute gimme questions.
It'd have been harder asking him his name.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
Honestly, that is incredible.
Okay, right, Holty,
I've
film.
got it.
Let's get you on the scoreboard.
Yeah, this is where I lose now.
Joe's on 2, Neil's on 1. You're still on 0 point.
I need an easy question here.
I do.
I think he's going to get this
Right.
because I think he will have seen this film. Michael Holt, who was Tom Cruise's co-star in Colour of Money.
Oh, my God, I love this film.
Brilliant film.
Paul Newman.
Yes, he's on the scoreboard. The hitman strikes.
It's almost as if like you just drafted that question in just to get him on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Rodney was typing it in. What's it?
Rodney
Outrageous.
he just changed the question just to get him.
There's no contact on the phone.
He's got a reserve list of questions there. If anyone's struggling on 0.
Okay.
Mayday's going.
Right, Joe.
I've probably
you a
seen less
James-
film than any other snooker player.
Are you a James Bond fan?
Not really, no.
Oh, you've had a shocker. You might still get this, I'm not sure. Which actor played James Bond before Pierce Brosnan? Before Brosnan.
Oh, no.
But that could be any one of a few different actors, though.
Immediately.
You mean the one directly before?
Directly before, immediately. Who was the preceding Bond to Pierce Brosnan?
I know.
Right, well, I know Roger Moore and Sean Connery were before, and they'd done most of the films. I know that wonderful Oscar-deserving actor Timothy Dalton had a go at it.
Oh, he was
I
shocking.
can't think of anyone else before Pierce Brosnan, other than them three, and they would have been long before. So I'm going to have to take a stab at Timothy Dalton.
The gentleman is on fire today. That is
I actually
correct.
cannot believe these questions. These
You either got it or you
really
ain't. One of them things.
unbelievable
Really.
questions for Joe. Like, seriously, just ridiculous.
This is why Holty wanted to be my partner if it was doubles. You see, it's all coming out.
Amazing. Yes, it was Timothy Dalton. I'll tell you what, you're going to take some stopping now. Right, Neil, here we go. I would not have a clue on this one, and I love films. I think you've got the hardest film question. Sorry about this.
Oh, wonderful. Nice.
Well, you might be
Arts
helped out
geography
here by the
question too.
kids. I'm not sure.
Oh, dear Lord.
In the 1996 film Matilda,
Oh, I love this film.
which actor played Matilda's father?
Oh, it's so easy.
I wouldn't have known that. Would you have known that?
I love
Monty?
that film. I love that film.
Matilda? You're not talking about...
No clues.
Yeah.
No clues.
But you said kids, but you're not talking... Matilda? You're not talking about the one with Natalie Portman in it?
No clues.
No
No
clues.
clues.
No clues.
Matilda?
No clues.
Am I not allowed to clarify which film
No,
we're talking
no,
about?
Because
clarify.
there's two different films in the 90s that were
No,
called
no
Matilda.
clues, Neil. Sorry.
So I need to know if this is an animated film or the actual more
You need to
serious
just
kind of
you need
disturbing
to have
film.
a guess, Neil.
I'm
I
so
can't guess
desperate to
unless I-
help you.
But I can't guess unless I know which actual film it is.
I can't guess unless I know the answer. Is that what you say?
Neil, it's an actor. It's not a voice. It's an actor. So that's all you need to know.
There's your clue.
Which
The question was which actor, not which actor's voice. Which actor?
Yeah. Which
I've got it.
actor
Got it.
plays
Got it.
Matilda's
Dalton's
father
film.
from the 1996 film?
Great film, by the way.
I haven't seen it.
Brilliant. Watch it. You'd love it.
I'm surprised he's in a film like that, actually.
That's brilliant. Come on, Neil. Before you get any more clues.
I got it.
who plays a dad? God, I can't.
That is a brutal question.
Yeah, it is.
No, really, well, it's like a bit. It's only easy if you know it, isn't it?
Correct.
I'm going to have to hurry you for a guess, Neil.
Don't know. I actually don't know.
I wouldn't have known either. He's not the tallest figure in Hollywood history.
Danny
Danny
DeVito?
DeVito.
Yes, Neil.
I said Danny
yes.
DeVito.
No,
What?
you didn't. It was after we
I
said
said
no,
it.
Rob. You
I
said
said-
he's not the
I said-
tallest, and then he
No,
said
I
Danny
said Danny
DeVito. You're
DeVito.
not having that.
No. If you
No,
can't,
you're not
I said
having
Danny
that. Neil.
DeVito.
Sorry.
honestly,
No, you
I
didn't.
thought about it. I
No.
thought about it. I said
Well,
Danny
listen,
DeVito.
I
Because
thought about winning the World
Neil,
Championship.
who would have been in a film like that? I thought who would have been in a film like that? That's like it's quite
Neil,
surprising.
Neil, no cheating. Listen,
Tell
you
me
thought
this.
about it. I thought about winning the World Championship many a year. It's not happened. You
I
have to
said Danny
give the
DeVito.
answer.
I
I
cannot.
actually did say it. I said it before, Rob.
I cannot give you that because I'd started to go through the fly.
Correct,
The action.
Rob. You said he's not the tallest, and then it popped in his head. So that's
Yeah.
no point.
I
Neil,
can't give-
At least I actually did get it.
But you didn't get it.
I did. I did. I
Right,
did get it.
let's. We can now confirm
Michael,
that.
this is what he does now. In his mind now, he's got
Yeah,
2
he's
points.
won. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
do.
won, yeah.
Yeah,
You can't get
Glass
into
half
that.
full.
actually
Glass
won.
half full.
No,
So,
you cheat.
The gentleman now has an unassailable lead, but let's finish the
Right,
quiz.
I'm gonna go
As
put
the
the kettle on.
gentleman you all
Our
are.
work here is done.
His questions were just absolutely ridiculous and a bit of a
I've
joke.
got 3 of yours right, Neil. I've got 3 of your questions right.
Don't shoot the messenger.
No.
Right. Holty, let's finish with a flourish.
Oh, what a flourish.
Come on, Alty.
Hot
Partner.
luck. Michael Holt, reigning snooker shootout champion, 24 seasons as a pro. I guarantee you will have watched the Olympic Games on many occasions.
Yes.
Name the 5 colours of the Olympic rings.
Red, yellow,
Yes.
blue,
Yes.
black,
Yes.
white. No. Green.
Uh-uh.
No for Michael.
He
Didn't get
said
off the
white.
mark.
Unfortunately, he did say white.
He
First
did.
answer is
You could argue that the flag behind the rings is white,
That's what I meant.
No.
but no.
You could
Blue,
argue
yellow,
many things.
black, green, and red. Sorry, Holty.
Oh, it's green now. Okay.
Good
At
effort,
least you
Bill.
got. At least you got Paul Newman.
Yeah.
You'll
Well
always
done,
have
mate.
Paul Newman.
Thanks for coming.
Right, Joe. I can't believe this. You've actually only got one wrong so far, and it was the snooker question.
Well, I can believe it because his questions have been an absolute joke.
Neil,
Right,
Neil, can I just say I've got 3 out of 4 of your questions as well, my dear friend.
And I got all of your questions right.
Feel like
Okay.
And some of my questions right.
I can see this is going to run and run. Right, Joe Perry, World
Loser.
Championship Grand Final winner in 2015. Can you go 4 out of 5? You will do if you name the largest city in the world by population.
I do believe that is Mexico City.
That is a very good guess, but it's not the right answer. It's somewhere you will have been multiple times.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Joe.
Shanghai.
Neil, do you know what? Shanghai wasn't even Beijing.
How could
Neil,
you not get that?
Neil, what I've done there is right.
Disrespectful
I want
to our
make
wonderful
the score,
Chinese
I want to make the
sponsors.
score more respectable. No one likes to see a one-horse race. It's boring. We like to see the scores close. Hopefully, you can redeem yourself with this question.
Right.
How is
okay,
Danny
so,
DeVito not accepted?
Neil, final question.
Well, because
then.
he told you he was a very short actor. That's why. Well, you got it.
Joe's taken the title with 3. Holty's finished on 1, courtesy of Colour
Tom Cruise is very short.
Yeah.
Let it go, Neil.
This is a tough question, potentially, I think. Aren't you teetotal?
He is from Bynum, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Here's when it says round.
Stands at the bar with skis on.
Well, what do the 3 letters stand for in IPA beer?
Ah.
What?
Gee.
I don't drink.
So easy.
I know it.
What do the 3
I know it as well.
letters
wouldn't have
stand
known
for
this.
in IPA beer?
This is so easy.
The second two words are
No.
Oh, he's not. You can give him a clue, but
IPA.
give him a clue, Rob. But he's not going to get a point for it because he doesn't know it clearly.
okay. I'll give you a clue. The final letter IPA is A for ale.
The first one you would have played there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think-
the second one you are.
Believe it or not, you didn't actually win a tournament there. How about that? That narrows it down.
I think Anthony McGill won. I think Anthony McGill won a
did win a
title there, didn't
tournament
he?
there, yeah. McGill won a tournament there, yeah.
Michael White.
Well,
might have
McGill's not
won
won
there
many
as well.
tournaments, Neil. Michael White won one. Anthony McGill won one. Ding won one.
Well,
Yeah. India Prestige Ale.
No, you're not prestigious, Neil. You are very pale. You're
So
pale.
close.
very pale.
India Pale Ale.
So I knew that one as well, Neil.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'll tell you
Actually,
what.
very English biased questions.
Oh yeah, where was the World Championship played? Australia. That's
Oh,
really
yeah, that's really biased. Isn't it?
Snooker.
That's
Snooker
real biased.
English.
Yeah, honestly, it's an insight into his mindset. Like he can't take responsibility for
Cannot
anything.
lose. Can never
How can
take
you not-
responsibility for losing.
How
It's
do you
always
not
someone
know
else's
where Ray
fault.
won all those world titles. Where Ray
Someone else's
really
fault.
won all those world
Oh,
titles.
Neil, I don't go pre-Crucible, mate. Anything pre-Crucible, not interested. Couldn't care less.
Joe,
Wow.
he
Can
has
we
won
pin that,
18 ranking
please?
titles
Can
and the
we-
Masters.
Rob,
I know.
can we clip that and show Ray, please?
Clip it. Clip it.
Guys,
did win one. I
absolute...
don't care about the one he won at the Crucible. I care immensely about that one he won.
2010, yes, we were all there. About 1 o'clock in the morning, I think.
No, not that one. Ray Reardon's one I was on about. I don't care
okay, sorry. Right, guys, thank you very much indeed. I can confirm the gentleman, Joe Perry, has taken the Bayes Brains on Zoom inaugural title. Many talking points. Roddy Bissett is the man responsible for the questions. So I'm expecting the disgruntled losers to be bombarding his mobile phone with abusive messages.
Yes, absolutely shocking.
Thanks,
terrible.
guys. Thanks for coming. Great
Cheers,
competition.
guys. Well done, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Amy said before she left the house, she goes, I hope it's multiple choice. It could be embarrassing.